Andrew Luck, Indiana Colts quarterback, has just announced his retirement at the early age of 29. Due to a long line of injuries, the former number one pick states that he has lost his love for the game as a result of the constant rehab he has to do to stay healthy. This was met with mixed reviews from Indiana Colts fans, with some appreciating his career and others booing him upon the actual release of his statement. This video is going to look at his injury history, primarily his shoulder injury on his throwing arm, which put him out for the whole of the 2017-2018 season. Before we start, my name is Matthew Fayisa and I'm a third year medical student from London. I make sports injury analysis content and dissect the medical causes and treatments for an injury. If you like this style of content, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And why not take a look at my new Facebook and Instagram pages where I post regular and recent injury reports that happen in every sport. Andrew Luck in 2015 suffered a shoulder injury in a win against the Titans. It is reported that Andrew Luck struggled to take his clothes off after the game and actually needed the aid of security to help put his belongings back in his backpack. A few days later, doctors confirmed Andrew Luck had a torn labrum in his shoulder, which is responsible for keeping the joint in place. However, when he returned, he was once again forced off the field as a result of suffering a lacerated and damaged kidney. However, for this video, we're going to focus on his torn cartilage in his shoulder, which is most responsible for altering his throwing arm and passing ability. To understand the significance of the injury, we first have to appreciate the anatomy of the shoulder. The shoulder is a ball and socket joint, which is composed of the humerus, which is the upper arm, the scapula, which is the shoulder blade, and the clavicle, which is the collarbone. These three articulate to form the capsule in your shoulder, which is referred to as the glenoid. Surrounding the outside edge of the glenoid, there is a thick rim of cartilage referred to as the labrum. The labrum is responsible for deepening the socket and helping form a more secure fit. It also serves as an attachment point for the various tendon and ligaments in the shoulder. The injury is referred to as a slap tear, as both the superior labrum anterior, which is in the front, and posterior, which is in the back, are both torn in the process. Labrum tears often occur as a result of falling onto an outstretched arm, carrying heavy objects, shoulder dislocation, and in Andrew Luck's case, most likely, throwing the hand in an aggressive, forceful motion when it is above the shoulder joint. This emulates when he is throwing a football during a game. Andrew Luck's throwing arm plagued him from then onwards, forcing him to miss the 2017-2018 season as a result of needing to have 9 months of rehabilitation. His throwing arm would have been significantly affected as a result of the labrum tear, and he would have experienced pain with any movement of the shoulder joint or lifting heavy objects above his head. He would have had a decreased speed and decreased throwing motion as he's playing the game, and often feeling like he has a dead arm. Due to these symptoms, Andrew Luck had arthroscopic surgery, where doctors went in with a camera and surgical equipment to help repair the torn cartilage. This resulted in nearly 1 year of rehabilitation, which allowed Luck to come back in the 2018-2019 season, where he was able to pick up Best Comeback Player of the Year. Despite this, however, due to Luck's string of injuries in his career, he was never completely injury-free, making a frequent appearance on the injury report list pretty much every week of the NFL season. As a result, he always had to rehab throughout the whole season, which undoubtedly took a toll on his mental health and can be seen as one of the primary reasons for why he called off his playing career and decided to retire early. As a result, you do have to respect his decision to retire early, as in such a game as American football, which is so violent and aggressive, there's a constant risk of injury. And if he feels it's no longer worth it, you have to kind of allow him to step away from the game, as one bad tackle or one misplaced foot can pretty much reduce his life quality for the rest of his life. And it's very important. If he feels it's no longer worth it, he needs to step away, as health is more important than money, in my opinion. I know this is a sore subject for Colts fans, as he was your franchise quarterback. However, I did feel it was an interesting video to kind of explain the medical context behind, as a player like Andrew Luck has suffered injuries throughout his whole career and has been quite unfortunate in that aspect. Apart from that, I want to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like the content, and why not watch our other videos. I've done one on wide receiver AJ Green for the Cincinnati Bengals, who had an ankle injury, and also a football player called Daniel Sturridge, who plays for Liverpool, who, like Andrew Luck, has had an injury pretty much every year of his career, and as a result that has reduced his potential. Following that, also drop a like and comment down below what other players you'd like us to cover in the future, and thanks for watching.
Hey. They don't call me the Grew up in the east, that's where they rule the streets, that's where they catch a case for some jewelry, I swear. If you wanna test it, you think that it's sweet, I dare you to survive in the belly of the beast. I'm fearing that the likelihood that my brothers could meet their makers is high, so